Which one of you is Bondo? Are you Bondo?
Hey, Ito, hold up. I heard you were back in the station. Real shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective.
You're right. He was the best.
Almost hard to believe he'd let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once. I thought he was trying to get in touch with you, at least, since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Ito. It was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own.
Trying to imply something about me, Tyra?
Who, me? Nah. But what do you expect when they send a little detective and all by herself? All I'm saying is you could have used the help.
I'm sure. Who are you? I once was partnered with Detective Nita. I'm surprised by how competent he is. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Tyra, he would probably make a good detective. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Tyra will disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. Nice. An alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. Someone tells me we're gonna get the choice to actually use that at some point. They told me that, as the only female detective, it would be best to give me an extra space, which translated to sticking me at the end of the hall. What a morning. I'm exhausted. First the bosses dump me out of violent crime, then they send movers ahead of me so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before I do. What a mess. As if I wasn't going through enough already, at least with my public shaming. I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. It gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. Ah! A new email in my inbox from Yukimura. Looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito has been under a lot of pressure. The tragic loss of Tanaka has affected us all. I think I see where this is leading. There it is. Ito will be temporarily reassigned. So he did make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? That's lovely. Koski gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever brown-nosed their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything all these years, if it can be so easily packed away and forgotten. Yukimura doesn't believe me. I'm the laughingstock of the station, and now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First things first, I need to get my hands on that mask. Reina mentioned it over and over. It's the only clue I have to go on. That's what we're gonna go to evidence for. Forensics gave the mask a once-over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go down and scope it out. I'm keeping an eye on that fire alarm. I know that's gonna come into play at some point. Officer Bondo, the recent transfer from Osaka. Seems Sasaki from the front desk is quite smitten with the guy. Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito.
That's right. Transferred me in last week. How you doing, detective? Please, call me Bondo. Y'all have got a big station here. Embarrassed to say, but never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I get myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the ones all over the news. Don't worry, never could trust the press. Never know a damn thing about police work, if you're asking me. It sounded like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner.
Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this.
Huh? Saki did? Well, hand it over then. Let's have a look. Oh, well, I didn't reckon she'd say something like this.
That's just because you don't know her like we do, Officer Bondo.
Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know I'm not exactly professional, but tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. I'd do it myself, but I'm too busy.
Okay, sure. Alright. But not a word of this to any of the other detectives, got it?
You got it, Ito. You're alright. I'll crank this work out and then get upstairs where I can. I owe you one.
I love being the errand boy. It's so much fun. Take me to the first floor. I passed on that letter you gave me.
You did? Way to go, Ayami. What'd he say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it. Please forget everything you saw.
Slow down. I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible.
On the roof? That's romantic, right? Like I'm in a TV drama. Oh, dang it. If I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, Yukamura will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're not on duty now, right? Watch the front desk for me. I won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please.
Sure.
That's my girl. I knew I could count on you, not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back.
With Saki gone, I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen, but not without getting her in trouble with Yukamura. No, we leave the cat. I'm not gonna fuck over Saki like that. As much as I want to, I can't do something that would hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. Yeah, no, we're not gonna fuck over Saki like that. Like, I helped her out with this whole thing because she was being such a homie, and for me to just turn around and just pretty much say fuck you, like, that's no. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. No. Saki ain't deserve it. Don't mind me. Didn't think you'd stick around down here after that big earthquake this morning, Marty. Ugh, don't remind me. I'm trying to keep my mind off it. How you holding up, detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Donica put in recommendations for your promotion. Yeah, I think the people upstairs have other things on their minds right now, from the sounds of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. May have pissed off a few of the wrong people. Ugh, makes me squirm thinking about what it'd be like being in an earthquake in this basement. Wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, and I'm really sorry about Tonica, Detective Ito. I respected him a lot. He'll truly be missed. Thanks. I miss him too. The gate to the evidence room is locked. Marty has the key, but in desperate times, I've seen Kowski pick the lock to get in. Or, you know, we could just fucking talk to him. Oh, come on. Security camera watches the entrance to the locker 24/7. Yes. What's your point? How do I pick the lock? What do you want me to do? What is it you want me to do? Because I'm not seeing whatever it is you want me to. You want me to pick the lock. I've seen that. I see that you want me to pick the lock. How I do that? You mind telling me how I do that? Cause dunno. Do I pull the fire alarm? Is that what they want out of me? Is to press the fire? Is to ring the fire alarm? Is that what they want? Little fucking ring fire. ring fire. Because if that's what they want, I can give it to them, but I mean, I'm not seeing any other option, quite honestly.
I said I wouldn't fuck with the cameras. So now I think I got no choice but to ring progresso this bitch. Oh wait, he said something about picking it. Lock picking. Yeah. Okay, okay. Like, I'm sure I still have to ring the alarm anyway, because I need to get the one guy out of there, because clearly he's guarding the door. Can I really just attempt to pick... that just seems like such a stupid move. The dude is standing right there. If I ring the fire alarm first... Well, if I ring the fire alarm, would the elevator still work then? Isn't that what happens to elevators? Like, you ring the fire alarm and they stop? Something along those lines. I just feel with him standing like right next to me, it seems like a very stupid idea. Like, don't really have much in the way of ideas right now, but God, that seems like such a horrid one. Though, to be fair, ringing the alarm seems like a horrid one as well. Evacuation of the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Fortunately, it'll be a short window before they realize what's happening, so I'll need to go to the evidence room quickly. Right, here goes nothing. Wow, that alarm is annoying. I mean, it is a fire alarm. Oh, hi. Oh, God, that's annoying. Gotcha. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I had gone through such great lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. Strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would reach the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. At least that would have justified what I'd done and proved the sensation I'd felt that day wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence room was nothing more than rough old wood. No voices or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course, I held on to it. The case was only getting started. Reina's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. I still had a part to play. The mask in my hands, I quickly left the station and jumped on the first train back to Shinjuku. Back to the alley where the whole mess had started. Something told me there was more to find in the sewer. The mask itself could wait until later. As the train made its way there, images and thoughts from that night engulfed me. I started to feel queasy. When my stop approached, the pit in my gut had changed from fear to something else. I realized I'd had enough of other people telling me what to feel or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew the only one who could give me any sense of closure was myself. Okay, I feel that. On some sense, I can agree with that. Daizo. Oh, hello, detective. I heard about what happened that night with the other police and reporters showed up. I'm real sorry to hear about your partner. Can't even imagine what it's like to lose someone like that. Thanks, Daizo. Yep, that's me. I'm surprised you remembered that, detective. No need for detective. I'm not on duty. Ayami is fine. How are things? Did that night hurt your business too? In all honesty, business wasn't really better or worse because of it. If anything, I got a little uptick when the reporters were here. But eventually they left too, just like everyone else. It was always my dream to cook and start a restaurant, but it's been a constant uphill struggle. What's the point?
Don't give up. I know it might not mean much coming from me, but I believe you should stick it out to the end no matter what. A lot of it comes down to attitude, right? If you stay down in the dumps, people will taste that emotion in the food. That's something no amount of alcohol can mask. Yeah, I guess I've been beating myself up for weeks now. Maybe that's not helping, huh? I mean, I'm still competing with scumbags around here, but I'll try to keep my head above the water for now. Thanks, Detective. Ayami. Stop by again anytime. Drinks in the house. Thanks, Daizo. Maybe I'll take you up on that one day. Maybe, just maybe. Keypad. Yeah, Grammy door has fancy keypad. Smell of rotting meat, phone ringing over and over. Reina, did that all really happen?
Whoa, like, you are meant to be in here.
It's alright, I'm a cop, I'm just passing through. Got a name?
Yeah.
Which is
what?
your name?
Oh, yeah, right. Some call me Kobayashi.
Right, well, I'm Ito, Tokyo Metropolitan Police.
Oh, wait. I totally, recognize you. You're the cop who was here a few weeks ago.
The very same.
Oh, man. Well, it's like an honor to meet you in person. You, want something?
No, nothing in particular. I didn't come in here 2 weeks ago, so I figured I'd have a look around.
Phew. Would love to rack my brain pretty hard to come up with a new material after talking with that other guy.
What other guy?
Taito? Titus? Typhoon?
Tyra? Detective Tyra was here? What did you tell him?
Ah, right. Tyra. Yeah, I told him you were here.
That's it? You just told him I was here.
Well, I guess there's some other stuff too, but not anything super important. Like how before I saw you, I heard this loud bang. Then when I went out, you were there rooting through the dumpster, and the lock was broken. Totally weird coincidence, right?
You told him all that, huh?
Yep. You alright, lady? Whoa, your eyes got all intense there for a sec.
That's nothing. Just dust in my eyes. Painful, stupid, idiotic dust that is causing me to squint harshly.
Yeah. Detective, you should be careful. It's super dusty in here.
Thank you. I'm going to leave now. You enjoy your day. Okay. Great. So now that detective's suspicious of us. I don't know what I could have done to unlock the dumpster, but yeah, I already know there could have been a better way of doing that. This police tape is all that's left of the department's investigation. They're more focused on writing me off as insane than finding answers in the sewer. Yeah. Maybe I should check in with everyone I talked to that night first. Not sure I can bring myself to go in there right away. Oh my god, do I really have to go talk to the hostess and the horny dude? And horny dude's gonna be pissed like,
You didn't come sleep with me.
you again? Did you come in here to thank me? Thank you for what? For not telling the press that you were snuggling up to Goto at the bar for information. I gotta say, that was good work. Maybe you chose the wrong profession. Oh, I think I'd make a good hostess. Well, I don't know about that. Anyway, I heard on the news about what happened to you and your partner that night. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Thanks. I didn't figure you'd care much about what happened to a cop, all things considered. Meaning what? My job? It's true, police come in here all the time and act like gods. They order drinks, threaten me, and fill me up thinking I don't care. My boss tells me to ignore it since happy cops are good for business. Honestly, they're worse than the customers they're supposed to protect us from. So, yeah, all things considered, I don't love the police, but that doesn't make me a robot. Nobody deserves to die alone. If you told your buddies at the station that something terrible like that happened to me, some nobody hostess, do you think they'd give a shit? No, not about you. I would care. I wish I could say you're wrong, but years in the force have taught me that being a police officer doesn't make you a better person. A lot of people lose sight of what it means to be human just because some government official gave them a badge. How long have you been doing this job? Not long. Only about 2 years, and with 4 different shops. They all promise the same thing, better pay, and customers will treat you with respect. I'm still waiting on both of those things. Business has been the piss lately. Found some offers that might pay better, but they're at clubs with more of an adult vibe. They said I wouldn't have to do anything weird, but I don't know. I've heard rumors about what happens to some of the girls at those places, but a country girl like me doesn't exactly have a whole lot of job prospects, and it'd be good money. This one's easy. Don't do it. But, ever hear the phrase, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it? No, not really. Well, take it from me, no one's going out of their way to help you, but that doesn't mean you can't help yourself. Just think it over before you say yes to that offer, okay? To think I'd be getting advice from a cop. Alright, I'll think about it. You got a name? Yeah, it's Miho. Don't tell anyone, though. Bosses don't like it when customers know our real names. You know, I don't think I'd have the guts to sit on Goto's lap. Men can be idiots, huh? See you around, detective. Hell yeah, we made a homie. 'Cause, you know, we bought drinks from her. She saw us fucking, persuade Mr. Goto. Or wait, what's his name? I don't know. It's now or never. No more excuses. Need to have a look around and find out what really happened that night. Goddamn right. Whoops. So we got